I could never do this anywhere else. You know what I mean? It's like not only just the Paris thing, but I mean Vuitton
And that
allows me.
ready-to-wear team you've built from scratch. haven't you?
Yeah,
There was nothing when you...
and they've really gotten it together after all these years. I was in the Milan store for the opening, and they now ship all the fall clothes. They ship the diamond masks. They ship the rubber boots, and they're all in the store for the customers to buy during
so it's
the
now a
season.
ready-to-wear label as well as a...
Well, you know, it's really something that I feel particularly proud of, and I'm very grateful to the team for. We've all worked really hard, and we've gone through a lot to kind of get this going to where it is now, and we're starting to see the results. I mean, those rubber boots sold 2,000 pairs in the first week or something like that. They reordered them.
And how much were they?
Oh, I don't know the prices of anything. All I know is that I'm always over budget.
And the Paris, the kind of Paris idea.
Well, it's the Tuileries. There's a carousel in the Tuileries, and I'm a hopeless New Yorker Francophile. And when I go through Paris, especially like in the early summer and late spring, early summer, and there's that fair and these carousels, it just, I guess maybe it's a childhood thing or something, but there's just a magical, and I wanted this to be like sort of a music box version of a carousel, but I think of it somehow as very Paris, and also a bit of a metaphor, and just this cycle of fashion and how it just goes around and around, and regardless of what your references are, everybody has them, and it's just cyclical. It's like, whatever you choose to look at, but it is just a kind of circle. It just goes around.
And Mark, Kate, you're the only designer now she walks.
Well, she asked us to do the show.
Oh.
She asked us to do the show, and Kate is a very dear friend, and I think it was a slight sort of a little bit of my attitude about being consistent. I thought, well, we're going to consistently close the show with Kate.
Yeah, great.
Tell us
Forever.
about the wishbone.
The wishbone. Well, we had, last season I wanted this mask as a representation of something, dark and fetish-like. And this season we talked about a feather to represent the lightness and the sort of freedom, and a wishbone for good luck. And again, there was a crystal de roche, a rock crystal, which, yes, in a New Age sense has good power to it. And so we just wanted these little talismans that meant something like hopeful, wishful. Yeah, just nice things.
Thank you very much.
They were like little jingle bells with pearls in them, and I don't know, they just felt like just nice things.
Have you been on the carousel? Have you had a ride?
We had one of the horses in the office because all the girls had to pose on the horse during the fittings. So I did get on it, and I did some crazy poses, and I'm not getting on it.
Let's see those pictures.
Huh?
Let's see those pictures.
No.